everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make an actual real JoJo bow. I've had some people ask me how we make the bows that come in these tins. Now my daughter Ellie got one for Christmas. I make all her bows, but she is in love with JoJo. Absolutely adores everything she does. She's a dancer, everything like her. So I bought her this tin for Christmas. So if you haven't seen these tins, this is what they look like. And inside you get make your own bow kit, some sticker sheets and a fun book with lots of things in there. So we're not going to look through that today. I'm sure if you give that a quick Google you'll be able to find them somewhere. So what we're actually going to do today is make the bow. I had a little girl at school ask me how we make these bows because the instructions weren't very good. I have read the instructions and I've thrown them away. So we need to take all the bits out. So we get one of the actual JoJo logos, the heart on it. We get a length of ribbon, which is very badly creased, but this has got unicorns on there. We get a piece of ribbon for the centre, some thread, and we also got a little clip, but our clip was broken, so I will be using one of my own clips. So I'll either be using a 65mm alligator clip or a 45mm alligator clip. We'll see what size the bow is when we've made it. So first of all, I'm going to need some scissors and I'm going to need a sewing pin for the thread. Now this kit tells you to use glue. I can't remember if it actually came with some glue, but I'm going to be using the hot glue gun. If you haven't got one, you can use a fabric glue, but I think a hot glue gun is faster, holds easier. It's what I make all the bows with. So first of all, what we're going to do is we need to iron this ribbon so it hasn't got so many creases in it. So I'm going to go and do that and come back to you in a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back and I have ironed the ribbon. Obviously if you aren't old enough to use an iron, you need to get a parent to help you. I just did it on a regular setting and quickly went over it. But as you can see, it's nice and smooth now with no creases. But we're actually going to put our own creases in there. So, as usual, we're going to put the ends together. We've folded it in half. And we are going to crease that half. Then we are going to fold it again, leaving about 2 inches on the end. Crease it there. And also fold those creases over and crease there. So if we've done that a little bit fast, all we've done is we've got our length of ribbon. We folded it in half and creased the end. We folded it in half again, but left a couple of inches, creased it there, and then folded this end and creased it there. And we open it up and we're going to join the creases. If you haven't seen my other videos for making this kind of bow, the Southern Boutique bow, please take a look at them because I do have a video with the folds up close. But what we're going to do is with the pattern like that, we are going to find the first crease and the crease near the end and join them up, crossing it over like that. We then find the next crease and join it up with that one, and we find the next crease but we put it under there and pinch it. Then we find the next crease and lay it over the top like that, making sure that those ribbons are in line. Now, what you have to do is look and see if all these look the same. That one may look a little bit smaller. And then we pinch up and do the concertina fold. Like I say, if I'm going too fast for you, I do have other tutorials where I show these folds very clearly. If you want to go and watch those, it's exactly the same method for all this type of bow. So once that's done, now I can see here, this is where we're going to sew the gem, and that isn't long enough for me. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to join my folds up. I'm going to try and make that end a little bit longer, so it has somewhere to sew it onto. Now straight away I can see that this loop is bigger. So don't get it right first time every time, guys. It does take a lot of practice. It's taken me about 6 years so far to perfect this, and even I get it wrong. So just take your time, don't rush it. We'll get there in the end. Make sure they're all crossed over. That's a lot longer now. Looks better. So again, we're going to do concertina folds. It, and I can see that's long enough for me to put the gem on. Looks quite nice. So then I'm going to get some of the cotton that came with it. I'm going to wrap it around the centre. So I'm going to tie that off on the back, a couple of knots in there, and then cut off the excess. Now I am actually going to thread the needle with this so we can sew on the JoJo logo. So next what we're going to do is stick the clip on. So it's actually turned out a bit bigger than I thought, so I'm going to use the 65mm clip. What I'm going to do is just pop some glue on there. Doesn't need lots. Hot glue. I think the instructions actually didn't tell you to glue the clip on. It tells you to do the middle and then thread the clip through, which obviously can make it loose and it can come off. So this makes it all stronger again, which is why I use the hot glue. I understand why they obviously can't tell you to use hot glue with it being a kid's kit, but if you use it under adult supervision, you should be fine, or get an adult to do that part with you, or just follow the instructions, but do be aware that it won't be as secure as this one is. So what we're going to do next is the knot in the middle. So they provide you with this piece. We've got the ribbon flat. You're going to wrap it round as if you're going to tie a knot in it. But the one that you put through the middle, get a handle on it, we turn that one and we don't pull it tight, and it leaves sort of a knot that sticks up. Then what I'm going to do is use the glue gun Just make sure we don't pull this too tight so that it stays as a bumpy knot. Do it again because it's falling apart. This is why I like to use hot glue as well, because it keeps it in place. I'm going to pop a little dab of hot glue on the back of that knot, and I'm going to place it in the centre of that bow like that. That'll keep it from coming apart, and stick it to the bow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue on a little bit on there, not all the way because I can see it's too long and it needs some excess cutting off. Just a little bit, and then it sticks to the bow again, making it even more secure. And I'm going to pull the clip up and I'm going to put it under the clip like that. Any excess strands of glue just take off. And where it's gone under the clip, I'm going to just cut that excess off. Now you can heat seal this, I'm going to, because it's going to be Ellie's bow. So I'll heat seal that. I'll get a lighter that works. I'll put a little bit of glue on there and stick it down. Now I'm going to do this side. Again, don't pull the knot too tight. And this one, I can see already it's too long. I'm going to cut it to where it needs to be. Heat seal the end, and then I'm going to put some glue along that edge. That's going to go under the clip. Stick it down. And there we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is sew the gem on. So we get our needle and thread. We get the JoJo logo. And I'm going to put it on the end of this. So I figure where I'm going to put it. I'm going to just sew the thread on. I find these logos come off really easily on real JoJo bows, so this is going to be sewn on quite tight. Thread it through. Again, you might need an adult to help you with this unless you are confident with your sewing. You could just glue that on, but obviously to make it extra secure, I do advise you sew it on. So we sew it through that hole a couple of times. The other side. Feel where the hole is, it's so small. You could put that logo anywhere you like on this bow as well, because obviously it's your bow, you need to do it your way. Now the stickers inside the set, I think it does say you can use them to decorate your bow with, but to be honest, I wouldn't recommend using stickers on bows. It won't work, they'll come off. Obviously if you don't mind having a sticker on it for a little bit of time, then obviously go ahead. but it won't last forever. If it gets wet, becomes unsticky, they'll just come off. But again, it's your bow and your set. So I'm going to tie that off on the back. Try and make it look as neat as possible. I do recommend using the thread that came with this because it matches the colour, obviously. Unless you have your own thread that colour. But there we go. That is a finished real JoJo bow with the real logo. Unicorns, very popular at the moment. And all made from the JoJo kit. I will put this bow inside this tin and show Ellie when she gets home. She will absolutely adore it. She is only 6, so she can't make her own. But there we go. The JoJo bow using the JoJo Siwa kit. So thanks for watching, guys. I do appreciate every single one of you watching my videos. If you could like the video, that'd be amazing. If you could subscribe to my channel, that'd be even better. I will be doing a giveaway soon for some of my own bows. So hit that bell button to get a notification for when my next videos come out. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for watching.